Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the ICT CS Joy Msheru and Karanja Kibicho have come out to share some information from the intelligence report showing that Raila Amolo Odinga might win this election with a margin of 60%. These remarks did not sit well with the Deputy President William Ruto. Ruto has been so much angry, and yesterday, when Ruto was in somewhere in Ukambani there, he came out so much angrily to castigate Karanja Kibicho and Joy Msheru on the same report. In fact, according to William Ruto, it is him and President Uhuru Kenyatta who employed these two, among others. And again, it is President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto who normally receive the intelligence report from NSIS. So, Ruto has come out with his own figures. And according to the report he has from himself, is that it is showing Kenya Kwanza is leading with about 8% ahead of Raila Amolo Odinga. So I wanted to listen to William Ruto, and again, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi has responded to William Ruto claims. So we'll go through it, and we will give our own views here.
Umesikia wengine ambao ni wafanyikazi wetu. Mimi na Uhuru Kenyatta ndio tulienda.
Now, after Ruto making claims that he is getting intelligence report from NSIS, this is what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is saying about that. Why is Bwana Asifiwe so angry? I can confirm that he receives intelligence brief from NSIS, NHIF, NTSA, and NSSF. My friend Oleitumbi, it is so declassified. Now, we all know that President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy are no longer enjoying the good relation they had sometimes back from 2013 after they won election. It is clear that President Uhuru Kenyatta fell out with his deputy after the 2017 general election. So the claim that Ruto is making, that he's getting intelligence briefing together with President Uhuru Kenyatta, might not be true. Because we understand how Uhuru is behaving, even as of late from the Madaraka Day event. So we want to try and understand why Ruto is making such claims. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you are not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who would comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, normally, the NSIS report is always collected by army officers, and they report directly to the chief commander of the armed forces, who happen to be the president. And as of now, that person is President Uhuru Kenyatta. How do they report back this information? Of course, they do it through President Uhuru Kenyatta's appointee, who happened to be Karanja Kibicho, in charge of Interior. So it means when this intelligence report comes, it will be processed through Karanja Kibicho office, and then that report will be given to President Uhuru Kenyatta. So it will be Uhuru Kenyatta to decide whether to share out that report with his deputy or any other person or not. So it is Uhuru to decide. That means before Uhuru getting this report, already his appointee, Karanja Kibicho, will be aware of the report. And so if Karanja Kibicho chooses to talk about that report, then it means he might be talking from a point of intelligence, because he has been briefed. He's been part of the people who are processing this report before it reached out to the president. So they know which report to give to the president and which not. Because of this, to some extent, what Karanja Kibicho is talking about, it can be true. And again, Joy Mucheru, what he's talking about, because it's at the center of information, could be true. But now, with the kind of relation Uhuru has with his deputy, I can agree what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is talking about is true. That if there is briefings Ruto has from the NSIS, then that is his own NSIS. The same way, Dennis Itumbi has his own Husband National Intelligence Bureau where they are reporting. Maybe this is the department for William Samoei Ruto that is collecting data across the entire country and give the briefing to William Samoei Ruto. The briefing Ruto has as of late, it is from Dennis Itumbi and the team, and not from the intelligence report. Uhuru, as of now, he cannot share anything with his deputy as far as intelligence report is concerned, because he don't trust his deputy. Again, another truth is that William Samoei Ruto cannot believe anything Uhuru can advise him as far as intelligence report is concerned, because he don't trust Uhuru Kenyatta. So that is where the line cut between these two. And therefore, the reason why Ruto has come out to declare that Kenya Kwanza is ahead of Raila Odinga by 8%, it is just to make his supporters to be comfortable and not to be derailed or whipped by the intelligence report Karanja Kibicho and Joy Mucheru are sharing out. Remember yesterday we talked about the kind of information Karanja Kibicho was sharing out. The reason could be just to make William Samoei Ruto supporters to feel that they are going to lose in this election. And because of that, they can be turned away from going to vote. And that can cause voter apathy, whereby William Samoei Ruto can lose in a large way. So to try and prevent that, Ruto is coming out with that kind of confidence to tell these people, look here, we are winning. Forget about what Karanja Kibicho and Joy Mucheru are sharing out. So he will share out his own figures. And you know he does it even without blinking. But the truth of the matter is that he don't have that intelligence briefing. He is not aware of anything as far as the intelligence report is concerned. Whatever he might be having, it is his own, maybe kind of conducting activities across the entire country using his own resources with his own people, and not from the government side. And if they're sharing out report with him, then that means that report, it is not classified information. If we have people who are sharing out with him some briefs. So the real reason here is to make William Samoei Ruto supporters to believe that what Karanja Kibicho is saying is a lie. And to believe that Raila Odinga is not anywhere near that 60% margin between him and William Samoei Ruto. So he wants his supporters to believe that they are aware, they are winning this election. But the truth could be that Ruto is derailing behind Raila Amolo Odinga. And you can see the anger in his face. It is telling, and it is openly, that Ruto is angry because there is possibility that he is losing. And the Uhuru Kenyatta men are sharing out the information how he is losing. So because of that, that's why you can read the kind of anger. If you can measure anger, the amount of anger in his face is a clear indication that Ruto is losing. And now, Ruto is talking about this at a time when Kalonzo Musyoka has come back and is talking from Machakos. So it tells you that he is learning that it is going to be very hard to defeat this Raila Karua ticket. Again, on the same issue, he has complained about 1 million, is it 800 100,000 voters in the register have been tampered with. And again, he's claiming that this register has been tampered from his stronghold. The supporters from his stronghold is the areas where now they are touching. I don't know again if this is NSIS report that have briefed him on the same issue. And if Ruto is receiving intelligence report, then why should he come out to complain about IEBC record being tampered with, the register? Because then they have a way to correct this rather than coming out to social media or public platform. And again, because Ruto took an oath of office to protect the secrets of the government, then I believe if he's receiving the intelligence report, he will not come out to share it out in public, because that is what he should not do. And because he's coming out to share out some information like this one, it means it is fake information. Or if not so, then he is breaching the oath he took for the office. Because when you take an oath of office, then it binds you from sharing some of this information for a specific period of time, when you are in office and when you are out of office. So the real situation here is that Ruto has his own briefing from Dennis Itumbi, because you can see how Dennis Itumbi normally share out this information, and he will come out to claim that this information is classified information. Where is he getting? Where is Dennis Itumbi getting the intelligence briefing? Where? And they claim to be working for Hustler Nation. So it tells you that it's all about politics, and the real situation on the ground is that currently the situation is not favoring William Samuel Ruto. That's why you can read the anger in his eyes. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.